In today's Hands-on Gardening, we're going to talk about rabbit and deer damage. Now, this may look like a stick that was damaged by deer, but this is actually rabbit damage. And joining me is Steve Hunzinger from the UW Extension Office. And Steve, this plant here, for example, just classic rabbit damage. And you talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, right now we're going to see a lot of rabbit damage and deer damage showing up in our yards with the record snowfalls and the amount we saw this year. As the things thaw and come uncovered, we're going to see quite a bit of damage taking place. Rabbit damage, one way to assess it or know that it's rabbit damage is because of the slanted or very sharp cutting their teeth make as they're making a chew mark on the plant.
Where deer damage is a little bit more rough, a little more kind of nibbled.
That's right. They're actually going to chew on that or make it more ragged from the deer damage, and usually it's much higher on a plant based on the size of the animal.
Okay, and the other good sign is the kind of the poo or the droppings here from the rabbits that are a telltale sign that they're very active.
That's right.
Now, what would you do to prevent this? Are there some things that you can? This plant will never come back, but are there plants out there that rabbits and deer don't like?
There are some plants that you can choose from that may deter them from coming into your yard, but ultimately we often find it too late in the damage process. The rabbits have been there, they're hungry, they're looking for something to eat. Maybe by protecting them early in the fall, putting covers over them, fencing around them to try to avoid the animals coming in. These types of things might help protect those plants, but ultimately just need to assess it and determine is the plant going to live or not and make a decision for this spring.
Okay, some good advice there. That is today's Hands-on Gardening.